So I was looking up the Gilroy Garlic Festival shooting, um, and here it says that there's a victim who's with her friend and 19-year-old daughter. They were listening to the band Tinman, and they were playing their last song at the festival when it started. Um, so I went and I looked up The Wizard of Oz, uh, which has Tin Man in it. Um, it's literally called Tin Man. Um, so I guess there's some interesting things here. Um, he says stuff like, you know, um, he said, my goodness, I can talk again. That could be some kind of, if he planned to shoot at the time he planned to. Sometimes you get like serial killers who plan their murders out like artistically. I don't know. Do shooters do that too? Um, but here, if you do look up Tin Man, if this is correct, if this is really when it happened, the band Tin Man was playing their last song. Um, you see, he could be. It's interesting. My goodness, I can talk again. Um, it's like he's saying. It looks like it's actually missing some words. I just watched the video too. I think he says something like when they pull his accent down. He says something like, "I was holding that for so long." Oh no, here it's down here. I don't know why it says she starts to pull the accent gets in there down. But he says, yeah, that could be like an allusion to like he feels like he was being like he couldn't say anything or his voice was being quieted or something, um, and that this was his way of speaking up or something. Um, then she oils his arm and he says, "Other than her, no, it feels wonderful. I've held that axe up for ages." Um, that could be kind of like a who do you call that person who held up the world forever? Like what do you call him? I don't know. I forgot his name. Atlas. Atlas. Uh, he gets you like he's carrying some kind of weight or something. That's if like this is planned. Uh, and then he also says something very interesting. Is I was chopping that tree, minding my own business, when it suddenly started to rain. He said I was chopping that tree, and right in the middle of a chop, I rusted solid, and I've been that way ever since. Does that mean something? He was chopping a tree down. And in the middle of a chop, he rusted solid, and he was stuck like that ever since. And you think like if he did want to make some kind of illusion when doing some kind of murder spree, that he would try to pick like as perfect of a reference as he can. Um, you know, and the song, of course, the famous song is "If I Only Had a Heart." No heart. No heart. All hollow. And then his song, when a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, yet I'm torn apart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. So that's interesting because isn't this technically an artistic thing to do? Just in a really twisted way. The boy who shoots the arrow. I'd be friends with sparrows. I'd be friends with sparrows. And the boy who shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me a balcony above a voice sings low. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? I hear a beat, how sweet, just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel it apart. I can stay young and shiver, and I'd lock it with a zipper if I only had a heart. I'm not sure what that would mean. Is he saying that he really doesn't feel any emotions, like, at all? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the video now. He just says, at the end, he just says, I'm a little rusty. I don't know, I just think that song was, like, when I saw the band Tinman, I immediately thought of the song, If I Only Had a Heart. So I'm gonna go to the video now. Okay, so the video's loading up.
Great marketing videos, so fresh they'll smack you in the face.
Great.
Is that hurt? Oh, it is wonderful. I've held that axe up for ages.
Never get like this.
Well, about a year ago, I was chopping that tree. Suddenly it began to rain. And right in the middle of the chop,
I don't know if this pertains to the shooter at all, but there's some interesting, like, he's holding up a left hand, a left fist, and he's holding like some kind of like leaves in it. I don't know like how much, if the shooter wanted to make like an allusion to this, I don't know how much he wanted to say or what this could mean. The fact that there's like a woman here and there's like a scarecrow here.
roasted salad. Never my ever seen.
Also, she's got an apple.
You're perfect now.
Oh yeah, he says, and right here, this is interesting. He says, "Oh, my neck, my neck." Yeah, because it's all rusted and stuff. I think you probably see it here too. There's tree, Tinman. It says, she says something. Oh, I don't know where it is. Oh yeah. Oh well, it looks like it doesn't have the part where he actually says my neck in this. It just says the oil is neck for him. Wait, where is it?
You're perfect now.
Oh, you're perfect now. Where did she say that? Oh, hold on. Alright, here it is. It was literally right under it. She said, "Well, you're perfect now." Because it's right in the middle of a chop. The rusted solid. It's, oh, my neck. Perfect. I don't know, does that mean something? Like he had like a crick in his neck, and it was like really like pervading his life or something.
Perfect. Bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Go ahead, bang on it. Beautiful. What a neck. The tinsman forgot to give me a heart. No heart? No heart. All heart.
I checked this out. There's some interesting things. This is like a goose or something. And also, there's like a little diamond design on his door. I don't think that is anything. It's just interesting.
When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle. And yet
This scarecrow has like a question mark on it or something.
I'm torn apart.
I don't think that means anything. I think that's just something interesting to notice about the movie.
I couldn't be quite as human if I only.
Oh. You see this?
Be quite as human.
He does the you know what I'm saying.
If I only had a heart, I'd be tender.
He also, when he does that,
I only had
he also shakes his head no. He shakes his head no. He's like, no. I guess that's just because he's an actor, and he said, if I only had a heart, and shakes his head no. So he's using some body language to say, like, I don't have a heart.
I'd be gentle and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy who shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me a balcony above a voice sings low.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
I hear a beat. How sweet just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. I could stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with a zipper if I only had a heart.
Here he does the stanky leg. I think you'll recognize this. It's pretty popular. This is funny because these leans, they remind me of like the Michael Jackson dance, or like one of the things Michael Jackson does.
Are you all right?
Wait, I'm a little rusty, yeah.
No, that's it.